Good day and welcome to today's episode of What's Trending Today on Nation's Voice Tower. My name is Angelo Himalayas, your anchor. Yes, today is 22nd January and it's few weeks to the 2023 February elections. Yes, don't forget the Obi campaign is heating up, and that is one trending video I have for you today. Yes, today the presidential party, the presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and then his counterpart, Ahmed Dati, are in Katsina today after being in Kano yesterday. And yes, who said that the Labour Party presidential candidate doesn't have much love in the north? Who said Katsina people don't have the obedience, as they are called? A lot of them are existent in the north. Yes, I have a video that has been trending for past few minutes, even before the presidential candidate is yet to land. And I promise you, as usual, I'm going to bring you updates on these political times. All right. Yes. Now, one video trending today is the video of the Katsina obedience waiting for their principal to arrive for his town hall meeting and his presidential campaign rally. Yes, I will show you that video. I will show you how well they are preparing for the arrival and emergence of Peter Obi in Katsina State. You saw the excess love and the massive love shown to Peter Obi yesterday by the obedience and by the people of Kano State. Of course, this is debunking the fact that people were saying a few months ago and were doubting if Peter Obi has supporters in the northern part of the country. Yes, that is one trending video I'm going to bring to you. And still on the coming of Obi to Katsina State today, I will still show you a video of people in the IDP camps, internally displaced people that are really making it to the square to see the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Okay, this has really shown that this particular candidate, I think, is trying, or it has been very close to the masses. Of course, we rewind back to 25th December 2022 when I brought you an update of Peter Obi's visit to an IDP camp in Makurdi in Benue State. Right now, the people in the IDP camp, the internally displaced people in Katsina State, have started making their way to the town hall, to wait for the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. All right. This is trying to depict the closeness and the proximity of this particular candidate or flag bearer of the Labour Party to the masses. All right, people are sparking up reactions online and on this video that they are busy saying, or people are giving their own tweets and they are saying Peter Obi seems to be a viable candidate and a trustworthy candidate with his resilience and then his manifesto spoken about so far, and then his closeness to the masses. All right, I'm going to leave you to watch that video too. But next on security, still on the 2023 elections. This is very fearful, but I want you to brace yourselves to listen to this. There is an emergence of a new militant group, very, very dangerous. A new militant group that has emerged in the southern part of the country, okay, in the south part of the country, in the Niger Delta. Okay, now I will also leave you to watch that video, and then we'll talk about what that video is all about. Yes, I also have another update for you. A video has been trending of one Mr. Tunji Abayomi. Of course, Mr. Tunji Abayomi is a private law practitioner, and Tunji Abayomi has come out on Channels television. He was interviewed earlier, and then he has come out to say all sorts of things about, although in a clothed form, in a hidden form, he came out to make statements about who is to govern Nigeria and who is legible and who is the best candidate to govern Nigeria. Don't touch that dial. Before we go further, I'm going to allow you to watch the obedience video, as they are called, the coming or the arrival of Peter Obi, although he's yet to arrive. Right now, I told you I will still bring you updates on his arrival. Yes, so I'll allow you to watch the video of the IDPs coming to wait for him at the town hall, and then the obedience and how they are rallying about to wait for their principal to arrive in Katsina State today. Although his arrival is yet to be realized, but news reaching our table saying Peter Obi and his counterpart, that's Ahmed Dati, are actually on their way to arrive in Katsina. But before they arrive, there is a video trending about their arrival. Let me allow you to watch it. Watch this video and pay attention.
Alright guys, we have the IDPs people turning up. You can see the whole place is getting, you can see these are internally displaced persons turning up for the program. We are at Munaj Event Center getting ready for the big day. So people are still turning up. Has landed. Peter Obi has landed Katsina. You're welcome, Your Excellency.
You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Nation's Voice Tower. I hope you watched that video and you saw how women, children, and men alike from the IDP camp, from the internally displaced people's camp, coming to wait for Peter Obi at the town hall, okay, even before his arrival, okay. This shows that the man is not only a politician, but he is also one who is a philanthropist, and he's also one who has foresight, okay, according to the reactions that people are sparking up online, okay. Well, it is left for us to see how the Katsina people are going to receive him. We are going to still see the mode of reception Obi and Dati are going to receive from the people of Katsina. Although the love in Kano yesterday was overwhelming. Let us keep our fingers crossed and stay updated on Nation's Voice Tower. I'm going to bring you the full details of his arrival when he finally arrives. And then I'll bring you the full details of whatever is going to happen at the town hall meeting today in Katsina State. Yes, next on our table, I told you before, is the emergence of a new militant group in the Niger Delta. Okay, I'm going to allow you to watch a video that has made rounds on the internet within the past few minutes. Okay, and then I'll allow you to watch that video. Don't be afraid. There are people like you, they are Nigerians like us, but I would also like you to listen to their agitations and listen to what they are saying. Okay, watch the video, then we'll talk about what is happening. Watch that video.
Asamana, Asamana, Dasmada, Abuya, Abuya, Amity.
This video that I'm doing, Mr. President, listening to me and listening very good. Also, you governors that in Niger Delta, I'm the force of Igbesu. I'm doing this video for Bayelsa State and also the president. This coming up election, if the governor and the president don't know what to do, I'm the force of Igbesu. I'm readying myself. Look at my war boat. These are my war boat. And these are my fighters. I'm getting myself ready always, 24 hours. I'm coming for you people for the election. If you don't know what to do. And president, if you know what to do, come to me. Also governor, come to me. Or else there will be no election for Basan clan. And president and governor, senators, listening to me. This coming up election, there will be bloody election in Basan clan, Southern Asia local government. Know what to do if you don't know.
Yes, wow, that's very pathetic. We don't know why they're agitating. We don't know what is going wrong this time around. Okay, well, if you could forward back, we thought that the militant issues were already curbed down, and we thought we were now dealing with bandits and headsmen. But right now, a new militant group has emerged in the Niger Delta. Okay, and they have declared war over the 2023 elections come February. Okay, the group called themselves the Force of Egbesu. Okay, the Force of Egbesu, and then they have said their leader came out to threaten the 2023 elections, as you heard in the video, and he said, after surfacing in the creeks, or this group surfaced in the creeks in the Niger Delta, and they said their emergence is actually for the president to see them and the governor of where they are, that is Bayelsa State, to see them and come and liaise with them. I repeat and I quote their leader. He said, if the president doesn't come to see him, to liaise and to negotiate with him, and then if the governor doesn't also come down to see him, that means they don't know what to do. I quote, he said, if you know what to do, Mr. President and Mr. Governor, if you know what to do, come down here and see me. He showed us behind him, he showed us his people, he showed us his followers, and the sophisticated weapons, they were all welding, all right? And he showed us his war boots, okay? And this is to tell you that this new militant group called Force of Egbesu are really ready for war. There is already high level of insecurity in the country, and then we are having this right now. Wow. Can we say this is politically propagated? Can we say this video is, if it's anything to go by, will whatever he said in that video solve anything? Well, we don't know. A lot of people are saying online that this video is from opposition parties. A lot of people are saying that there are opposition parties working in the background and paying these boys to come out and say all sorts of things and pose a threat to the 2023 elections, and also pose a big threat to the present government. Okay, well, it is left for us to see how this particular matter unfolds and what the government is going to say regarding this particular emergence of this new militant group called the Force of Egbesu from Bayelsa State, as they categorically stated. Okay, don't get it twisted. I'm going to also follow this up, and I will make sure I bring you more updates on these new militant groups as they continue to release their information to us. Okay, that is that. Yes, now let's go straight to the third video. This is funny but also very serious. Okay, right now a private law practitioner, Tunji Abayomi, has come out online after an interview with Channels Television, and then he came out to say a lot of things, especially about the 2023 elections coming up. Okay, now let me tell you briefly, or let me allow you watch the video before I tell you who Tunji Abayomi is. Watch this video and listen attentively to whatever he said, and listen content by content, word for word, to what Tunji Abayomi said. Listen to this video. Watch this video, I beg your pardon.
Issues, or at least issues that question integrity. Shouldn't the electorate still think these are issues as well?
Well, there are issues in order to make personal choice. But we are not in heaven. We must also appreciate that. We are in the world, and it will be presumptuous because the tendency of utopian aspiration, at the end of it, it achieves very little. If you study the history of uprisings in the world, if you look at, for example, the Arab Spring, what has happened, people say, oh, okay, yes, most of it is because of reaction to poverty, reaction to corruption, and so on and so forth. But only sinful men will bring a society, will raise the society, because the problem of the society are the sins, and they understand the value of those sins and the effect.
Please say that again. Only sinful
men will raise the society from sin, because they understand what the effect of the sin, the consequences, the structure of sin, and how to manage them. If you are looking for holy men, you are not going to achieve a whole lot. If you look at the history of the world, that's just the reality. So in our nation...
But my apologies, sir.
Yes.
Is that to say that those integrity issues do not matter, particularly if one way or the other they do not line up with the aspirations of Section 23 of the Constitution?
Well, no, integrity issue matter, but it's to a certain extent. The Constitution speaks of against corruption, against this, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
Obviously, we'll deal with that. But to expect that personal holiness of candidate, a man that has gone through the structure of life in this nation, a nation, anywhere in the world, for example, you find that politicians are sinners. For example, you cannot run politics, you cannot run office without money.
Wow, whoever this man is, man. the man is saying a lot of things. Okay, now let me give you a little breakdown on who Tunji Abayomi is. Tunji Abayomi is a private law practitioner and a human rights activist here in Nigeria, and he's also the pro-chancellor and chairman of the governing council of Adekunle Adjacent University, Akumba Akoko, AAUA, and also the group head of Tunji Abayomi and Co. law firm in Nigeria. Okay, now a lot of people have described whatever he said in the video as debased and perverted, but I don't know your own reaction, but let's give a short analysis on whatever he said. Now, this man is a scholar, of course, and he has argued that Nigeria needs a sinner. I repeat, he said Nigeria needs a sinner with ancient wisdom to govern it. Okay, that is to say that the personal integrity and ethics of presidential candidates shouldn't really matter. That is what he's trying to insinuate. Okay, now the false equivalence, for me actually, the false equivalence and then the comparing of the far-reaching crimes just like murder, drug trafficking, and so on and so forth, he compared this particular, and if you could remember, these things he has said, especially the drug trafficking part and the money laundering part, are actually offenses that have been attributed to one or two presidential candidates over time. Of course, I've brought you that update before. He is trying to compare these parts to what he called holiness on the part of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. All right. Right now, he has further gone to say that for the holiness of Peter Obi, he prefers it to the sins of the past or old candidates that have governed the country before, who are still emerging right now. Of course, you would know these candidates by hearing what he has already said. Okay, he said sinful men raise the societies. I quote, he said sinful men raise the societies because the sinful men understand their sins and how they affect the society. This is funny enough, especially coming from a scholar, coming from somebody who is in the background of students, okay, coming from somebody who is heading an institution where students who are supposed to be leaders of tomorrow would emerge from. Well, this particular video is making rounds in the internet and is sparking a lot of negative reactions. I repeat, a lot of negative reactions from Nigerians, okay, especially those who want the peace and progress of this country. Well, from what he said, we don't know if he really wants the development of this country, because a sinner is a sinner. No one is saying people don't sin, but at least as the English adage goes, when you're asked to choose between two evils, you choose the lesser evil. Well, I would like to have your reactions on these particular videos I've shown you, and I would like to see what you have to say on these particular videos. All right, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment on our videos, and don't forget to share these videos, because it is by liking our videos that YouTube gets to recommend these videos to people all over the world to watch. I'm going to give credit to Channels Television for allowing us to tap from this interview with Tunji Abayomi, and then I'm going to give credit to Obedient TV for allowing us to tap from the earlier video I showed you about IDPs walking to the town hall to wait for their principal, that is the Labour Party presidential candidate, over the town hall meeting earlier that was going to be held today in Katsina State. Thank you very much, and always take good to Nation's Voice Tower. I'm going to be back with more political updates. Peace out.